Welcome all as we congregate to the greatest toy line in community, ever growing, ever changing. As we collect and adapt these figures to our own imaginations and embrace the fun, there's much to learn, especially if you're new to Mythics. Good morning, and we're trying it again. This is take two.
Take two.
Technical issues. Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Mark. I don't know how the chat got disabled, but I want feedback. I want to hear from people, and I needed that, so I had to end and restart it. So we jump back into
Brian Carr.
Yes, thank you, Brian, for being studious and letting us know that I got about 5 or 6 messages from other people, but I think Brian was first. So thank you for letting us know. So today is a special episode. I kind of said it already. Mark was my first. He was my first.
Always remember your first.
Mark was my first guest. We kind of Mark had his show already, Saturday Morning Toy Collector, where he does amazing reviews and stuff like that. And I was kind of bouncing ideas off of him and thoughts and what should I do, because I wanted to talk toys. I was in I think it was ZoloCon at the Fuge and was talking with some bros, and I was like, I'm having so much fun. I've told this story before, but was just having so much fun talking toys, especially Mythics, and just speculating what's coming out in the future of, the releases and what's on the table. And before I knew it, like, the hours flew by, and I was just like, this is so much fun. And so I kind of came to you, and I'm like, what should I do? I've got a few ideas, but I'm not really sure. And you kind of helped me, but also gave me confidence, like, not that, if you can do it, I can do it, but just like, you've been doing it for a while, and I'm like, I want to try and, kind of throw my hat in the ring and do my own show, even though it's not reviews or anything like that. I just wanted to do something where it's basically just talking toys with friends, So.
Yep, absolutely. And then I was like, well, I was like, people have been asking me to start doing a live stream. And I was like, but there's, all kinds of, hurdles and stuff doing a live stream, as we saw this morning.
Right.
Technological issues. What are we going to talk about? Who's going to be like, I was really looking for the perfect partner in this, because I was like, nobody wants to hear me talk for, an hour, about anything. And I know this because of my wife. So, so I was like, yeah, nobody wants to hear me talk. So I was like, I got to have a partner to do this with. I have to have somebody to bounce things off of. And you were the perfect person. I was like, Greg is like absolutely perfect. I was like, he and I can literally talk about anything for hours on end. And I was like, this is perfect. And he's got like, the best personality. And I was like, he's the perfect. So you were like, I want to get this thing off the ground. And I was like, well, what if we did a live stream? So we were basically we created both of our like, you created your channel and I created my live stream with you, Double Jointed, at the same time.
Right.
Because we're celebrating both of their 1-year anniversaries. We're a couple of weeks behind for you and a couple of weeks early for us on Double Jointed. But it's basically been a year. We've today's our 50th episode on Double Jointed, which is going to get cracking right after this.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was just about to mention that. So yeah, after this, we're going to take a few minutes, pee break and set up. But yeah, we're going to do Double Jointed right after this, or a few minutes after. We'll keep this kind of, I wanted to go an hour, but because of the technical things, it might end a little bit before. Today,
Chris says he's got his Mythics shirt on. So do I. Look at this.
Yeah. I don't usually wear my own shirt because it seems kind of douchebaggy, but today I did. I'm wearing my own shirt. We are going to have some giveaways on this show and on Double Jointed. So I do have the wheel. I've never done it before.
Okay.
So bear with me. You know what? Let's give something away right now. Let me see here. Let me, if I can figure out how to do it. Let's see.
So you
Where's
have it easy. So you got it easy. This thing is built into StreamYard, right? It just collects comments
yes?
straight from your stream. And man, this is the way to do it.
But how do I?
Restream doesn't have anything like this. I have to like do it manually and then drop it into like Wheel of Names and stuff. So
Okay, that's not the screen I want. Oh brother.
oh bother.
Oh bother. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so the first giveaway, which is a new to Mythics T-shirt. Can you see this? Am I
Yeah, yeah.
okay? New to Mythics
You too can
T-shirt
have Greg's face on your chest.
is going to be NTM T. So you guys make comments. Put that hashtag there, and we'll see how it goes.
Like Nate Strong says, for you, Greg, DB stands for decent bro.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's see. We've got two
Speaking of this, I'm gonna need help. If somebody in the chat can help me collect hashtags during double jointed and then send me a message with those hashtags, that would be great.
There might
I'm
be
gonna need help.
is there a like an internet like a page
There are
that's
several
got
tools for collecting hashtags, and a lot of them are paid. I went
oh
through that.
of course.
I went through that because when we started the tribe, we were going to kick off the very first episode with a lot of giveaways, and I was like looking at all over the place at hashtag collectors, and a lot of them are you have to pay for them. And then the ones that were free, I couldn't get them to connect while I was offline. Like it had to be collecting while the show was running. So
That's a pain. That's a pain. I wanted to say good morning to everybody. Sorry, I didn't do that. I showed it, but I didn't say it. So good morning, J Mac, Chris, Heinrich, Andy. Man, I'm so glad that you're here, dude. I was worried. Andy is kind of a night owl, and my man likes to sleep in. But I was hoping that you were going to be here, because we're going to talk about you a little bit. But anyways, Andy is an integral part of both shows. I'm going to say probably more on Double Jointed, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but my man on Double Jointed, like I don't have like cartoons or I don't have like obscure toys or anything like that on this show, but on Double Jointed, like my man is always there for the information. He's telling us, he's got the guesses, he's got like all the information on the toys and stuff. So in my opinion, he's been kind of like the third man on our show.
he's so funny. Look at this. Andy is not an early bird nor a night owl. He's a perpetually exhausted pigeon.
Right. So we got Brian, we've got Chris, Legion's Lair.
He's perpetually exhausted and he has no kids. Like
no kids.
Andy, come to my house, dude.
We got Nate in
or
here.
Go to Curtis's house.
Nate.
Curtis has got a whole gaggle of them.
Right. Charlie is here. Heinrich, William Houston, happy anniversary. Thank you, sir. James Samudio. Thank you, sir.
Smooth, yo.
We got Luke.
That's all I think of.
From Colorado. Miguel Gomez Jr. Thank you, sir, for being here. And Legion's Lair. I think that's Brad. Good morning, Brad.
Curtis, this is a special anniversary episode.
Jen Sayak is here. Thank you, Jen. I am TJ Williams. Thank you for being here. Charlie. We got Curtis in here. Curtis is here. Is this the Sunday stream? No, this is the before the Sunday stream. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is my anniversary episode. And he says 40-year-old toys, comics, cartoons, no problem. Why I went into the kitchen, I turned into Curtis, I don't know. Hey, we got Darla. Thank you, Darla. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. B-Rad in the house. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate you, man. A few more entries for the t-shirt, and then we'll spin it. I'm not one of those that's gonna wait, an hour before I spin it. That drives me nuts. It says starting tomorrow. It does say starting tomorrow? I don't think so. I think you're wrong. Now he's gonna prove it to me. He's gonna send me a message.
I was like, I don't know what you're doing here, because he will send you a screenshot.
Yes, I do have the live tomorrow, Curtis, that you're gonna be on. So I've got 2 lives. I've got the live today, and then I got the live tomorrow. So we got 15 entries. Let's just spin that wheel, man. Let's spin that wheel. If anyone wants to get the New to Mythic t-shirt, now is your last chance to do it. You got 15 entries, and let's spin it. Draw. Darla Ackerman, sweet. I love
She's
that.
Gonna cut that shirt up and make some capes out of it.
Yeah, that makes me happy. Congratulations, Darla. That was like my first official giveaway ever. I'm going to take a picture of that. Yeah, I'm a dork. With the flash, too. Wow.
Very good. Good job. He just took it with a Polaroid, everybody. I'm going to keep this forever.
Going to keep this forever. Okay. Now I don't know how to make it start. Okay, here we go. So I'll get it ready for the next one. And we will do another giveaway soon.
Hashtag the yard.
Hashtag the what?
The yard.
The yard.
Hashtag the yard up there.
Looks like we got. Did I see Rob Zamora? No.
No, it was Heinrich saying.
Oh,
you know, Rob ain't getting up this early, dude. Come on.
It's early. It's early for my man. Surprised Rob Zamora didn't win. Yeah, and he's.
It's still Friday for him.
I don't win very often, dude. You do. Yeah, you do. Twizzler, good morning. We just had a giveaway. We've got a couple more things to give away before the end of the show. I think I showed this already. This was our first episode. Just proud and grateful that you took this journey with me. My first maiden voyage, my first episode, which was probably no better than any other episode. It's rough, like all of them. This one included.
Dude, our first episode of Double Jointed was rough. I watched it the other night.
Yeah.
We had none of the segments we have now.
you get better over time, or you get more comfortable, maybe. That's what it is. Maybe you get more comfortable.
Yeah, I think so.
But
the show takes a form, and it takes its own little form, and it kind of tells you what it wants to be.
Yes, exactly. Oh wow. Here we go.
Oh wow. No pants. Who is that guy?
This is happening. This guy jumps in.
I told you it's the Sunday stream. How would I be able to get in if it wasn't?
Is it the same? Is it the same?
Somebody hit the code Lavy button.
So anyone that I sent in the group message, they could just hop on whenever they wanted to.
They could, yeah.
I feel like you got some morning hair
problems earlier, and then you must have, when you went to restart it, you must have started the Sunday one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So
I mean, come on. In a single year, my man
Darla.
is not.
Hi guys.
Let me know your shirt size.
We still ain't worked out the kinks
publicly, but let me know your shirt size, and I will send you a shirt.
Well, happy anniversary, Schmerb. I don't want to take up your guys' time, but happy anniversary, sir.
Thank you, man. Love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you, man. Bye.
Hey, we're there a little bit. Don't go nowhere. There's other shows to watch.
I want to see them toes. He probably sleeps.
Don't start that again.
He's probably one of those guys that sleeps with socks on. I just can't. I did have a few pictures of people that were wearing my shirt or like a Schmerberish shirt.
Who's Winnie the Pooh there? Who's that?
That is my buddy Gavin. Willard.
Okay.
He owns Tardy's comic shop. Chris
Okay.
knows him and Kirby knows him, and he's good friends with the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me crew. Why he doesn't have pants on, I don't know, but he should have taken off them slippers and, you know.
I mean, if you're going to Winnie the Pooh it,
Yeah.
got to go
Well,
whole hog.
I wanted to give him a shirt, and I'm like, what do you like, 4X, 3X? He's like, bro, I don't wear this shirt that big. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought, because I brought it to his store. And so to give me an example of how, you know, voluminous this shirt is on him, he took a picture with no pants and sent it to me.
And Curtis just sent you and I a picture of his feet. He's wearing socks.
Okay. He did a foot check. I appreciate that. Thanks, Curtis. This is me with my fiance and the bros at ToyCon, not ToyCon, IshCon. Last year we had a great time.
You know what? I remember that carpet from IshCon. I remember that carpet.
God awful.
And crazy. I was looking at Terrence's videos from walking around IshCon already last night. The same carpet. I thought they were in a different venue this year.
I thought so too. Is it the same building, the same hotel? I don't know.
It's the same carpet. I can tell you that.
Me and Trevor. Look at these.
Oh, that was right before breakfast that morning.
You guys looked starving. You guys were ready. What was funny was that I was looking at this picture this morning, and I don't know if Pamela, this is Mark's wife, Pamela, I don't know if she's like my fiance or other women. They do not like to be surprised with a picture.
No.
Especially not in the morning. They need to know ahead of time. Like, my fiance is like, are you filming right now? Are you taking a picture? Because I'm like a picture whore. Like, I will take pictures all the time. Like, I'm always snapping pictures. And so that just occurred to me. So Pamela, I'm sorry. You probably were not prepared. You look lovely, but you probably were not prepared for this picture. Me and Mark, we don't care. Like, Mark's got his hair combed a little bit, and he's ready for that breakfast buffet.
What little hair I have. Curtis says all of North Carolina uses the same carpet.
Oh, man. I love that he jumped on. The question is, why is he not wearing pants? The question is, why are you wearing pants? Excellent question. Excellent question. Yeah. Nate says he's hoping where to go. Oops, I lost it. Let me see here. Nate had a comment. Hoping to see Gavin this evening with the crew for dinner. Geez, I wish I could have made that. I would have loved to have gone there. North Carpet Lena. Sig, my man, Sig. How are you, sir? Good morning from Las Vegas, Nevada. Sig is an amazing artist. If anyone gets a chance, check out his Instagram and his Facebook page.
I hung out with Sig my first year at Mythic Legions Con.
He's phenomenal and an amazing dude. Motor City, that's right. Motor City Comic Con is this weekend. I really wanted to meet Christina Ricci. Always been a fan. She's going to be there, but I've got no money in my wallet, so not happening. Yeah, Sig's in Vegas. Vegas, baby. I'm always like, all three of us, Legions Con. Yeah, man, that was a blast. That was a blast. I just Jim wearing my shirt, like it was funny at where was this at? It was, I'm getting them all mixed up. At IshCon.
This was an intern for a day, right?
Yeah, this was intern for a day. But what was funny about this was, hey Paul, how you doing, Paul? Curtis says, getting ready to take you guys to my studio so I can paint during the best show on YouTube, Double Jointed. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. That show is way better than this show. Yeah. Anyway, so Jim right here, the Horseman, is wearing my shirt. So at IshCon, Jim knows me, but not like knows me. But people were saying at the table, the Horseman guys are like, hey, Jim wants your shirt. He wants one of your shirts. And I was like, really? And so I just happen to have like a box of my shirts, and I go over and I give it to him, and he's like, "What is this?" I go, "It's my shirt." He's like, "No." He goes, I that's not the shirt I wanted. I wanted that the Schmerber whatever Schmerber.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Smurber burger, burger.
Well, the one with the dragon on it. And I was like,
Oh.
"Oh." He's like, "I don't know what this shirt is. Why would I want this shirt?" But like, he's like, "What is this? I don't want this shirt." But I guess somebody told him, that it's Schmerber shirt. But it just made me laugh because he's like, "What is this? Like, I don't know what this is." Like,
Nah.
I don't want this shirt.
I want the one that says Dork Layer.
Yeah, right.
Where's the one that says Dork Layer on it?
But so he did wear it for Legion's Con. I guess he found out who I was or something. So thank you, Jim, for wearing my shirt. That was a high honor, especially for intern. That was sweet. Curtis says,
Speaking of intern for a day, have we not heard
he said
anything
soon.
about okay.
He said soon, very soon. This is one of the things. This is a slide that I just had that I'd thrown up here. This was what a moment. Was it double jointed that we were doing this? We were doing like our top figures or something, and I had Tigra, and I was just talking about what a great figure she was, and it just snapped. The legs snapped off on camera. I think we need that clip. But man, that was, and Curtis like laughed about it like for days. Like he thought that was the funniest goddamn thing. Like he kept bringing up on other shows and stuff. I want to make a necklace. I have the legs still. I want to make like a necklace or something out of it just to commemorate that moment of Tigra snapping her leg.
And he said he saw it live and he gasped.
They did send me a completely brand new figure, so I will never complain about that. Here's my older New to Mythics shirt. This was before Mark did my logo. I forgot to mention that Mark did do my logo. So this was the first New to Mythics shirt. And I still like it. I still wear it. I still sport it. Here's my man Andy right here, our good buddy Andy. Let's see. Greg breaking the figure was so freaking good. That was good YouTube TV right there.
Yeah, I mean that was a viral moment,
Yeah.
Like you can't manufacture those.
They put double joint at the top of the YouTube charts. I'm sure it did.
Oh yeah. It's the most watched live stream on YouTube.
I dig that New to Mythics shirt. I will get you one, Andy. I will get you one. Let's see. I just what was that?
To Jim. Send one of those shirts to Jim.
Right? Yeah, I'd be like, what is this?
What's this crap?
What is this crap? But just like his face was like, what is this? Why? I don't want this shirt. Like, what are you giving me this shirt for? I was just like, here you go, man. Here's Cornboy and Jeremy. Cornboy wearing my shirt. Always an honor. Like whenever anyone wears my shirt. Did you just yawn right now? You just yawned right now.
I did. Sorry. I'm it's just old man me. I had a full night's sleep. I'm totally rested. Got my coffee, but I'll yawn until about 3:00.
So this shirt in the middle that Guesagüe, my little brother Guesagüe, this is a shirt that Jim wanted, the dragon shirt.
Oh.
That said purple gang gang and the
shirt. It's a purple gang shirt.
Yeah.
I wanted the purple one that had PGG on it.
I mean, I created it and it's got like Schmerberlicious on there or Schmerber something.
Oh.
I don't remember. But that's the shirt that he wanted. He didn't want the New to Mythics shit. He was like, I don't want that.
Curtis says the real question is, where's the double jointed shirts? I need to get on that.
Yeah, we got to contact. We got to get with Lynn and see if we can get some shirts.
Yes,
made.
I tell you what, I will make it happen. If I don't make it happen before Legion's Con, I will bring it to Legion's Con because, and then I'll just like hand them out or something.
Make it happen
because I don't think we're flying to Newark. I don't think anybody's flying to Newark. Not now. I think my wife just wants to drive now. She's like, let's just drive.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would be driving.
It wasn't just isolated to Newark either. I mean, now it's like I saw a report yesterday. It's like Denver. They lost air traffic control lost contact with pilots for like 20 minutes. It's like 20 minutes. You know how many planes land in 20 minutes?
Brian
It's
says
crazy.
PayPal ready, double jointed, and
Okay.
Saturday morning toy collector. He's ready to. Brian, I'll sell you my shirt, but it's gonna be a little big. Just
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
you and
Instead of giving them
Cuddles.
away, we sell them. Sell some double jointed shirts and pay for our trip to
There you go.
Legion's Con.
Selling them. We're selling them. Yes, I need more T-shirts. You know what? Let's do another T-shirt drawing. Let's give away one more while we're talking T-shirts. Let's do one more.
I don't think we're gonna get to our top 5 Mythic Legions.
We're gonna try. We're gonna be fast. We're gonna be fast.
It's not gonna happen.
Let's do hashtag new to Mythic T2.
Put it up so everybody can see what the hashtag looks like.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I didn't know I didn't do that. Hold on, guys. Where's my
Nothing but professionals here, guys.
nothing but pros?
Top tier. That's what you
But
get.
it shows you like it's
The
not
money you
easy
pay. This is what you get.
doing your own show. Like
No, it's not. No, it is not.
I need.
That's why I'm always
help.
saying, man, I forgot the buttons. Where are the buttons?
Okay, so new to Mythic T2. You guys, I got one more shirt, and then we're gonna do.
Look at this. Andy's already got a shirt, and he's trying again.
You don't care. He's going for it.
No, this is my new to Mythics Monday shirt. This is my new to Mythics Tuesday shirt.
And then after that, we're going to do our top 5 mythics. We're going to kind of burn through them. We're already 30 minutes in.
We can go fast. We can go fast because
Yeah.
I need to know who's going to win today because Curtis is always keeping score for when we do lists. And we're doing a list today, and we're doing a list on our show.
Right. Absolutely. And he says, I don't have the red one yet. Yeah, I don't either. I gave my 4X to
Greg's like, that's because we
Boy.
didn't make one out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have one either. I'm going to. I was thinking today. Dave Workin does this shirt, so I was thinking of commissioning a new color. I'm thinking purple, but maybe we could do something else. Maybe blue, maybe orange. I think orange would be fire. Maybe.
You know how like double jointed's colors are actually Saturday morning toy collector colors, which are purple, because purple was a big retro color in the 80s. It was like a big popular color for like logos and stuff. And that was all before I knew the Purple Gang guys. So I almost feel like if I do a purple shirt, I feel like, I have to give them like a nickel or something.
Right. They originated
like
it.
every shirt.
They invented purple, I guess. So, but I believe in their positivity, so I don't mind. It's cool. Curtis says 2 lists in one day. Take me, Jesus. I'm ready. Yeah, we did these lists for you, Curtis. Just want you to know that these are totally for you.
Every time Greg says, why don't we do a top list? He goes, Curtis loves those. That's how he says it every single time. He's like, we should do another list. Curtis loves those.
Yeah, it's just for you. It's yeah.
Oh, Greg, William says you need to enable super chat.
I would, but I don't have enough subscribers. So eventually, when I can, I would love to. Not that
Let's get those subscriber numbers up, guys.
Yeah, if you guys can help.
Sub if you're not already. Tell your friends, tell your family. Get everybody to sub.
Twice today. Curtis could tell me I'm wrong twice today for my list. Right? Exactly. Oh, we got Wyatt. Good morning, Wyatt. My new to Mythics tee saved my ass at MuskyCon. Thank you, Greg. I wish I had a picture of that. I wanted to try and post everybody that has worn my shirt pictures of that, but I didn't have one of Wyatt. Poor Wyatt, man. At MuskyCon, his luggage got lost, and so my man had no clothes. So I donated. He probably would have rather had a different shirt, maybe Dork Lair or Legion's Lounge or Legion's Lair or Euro Legions or Shooting the Shelf or Art by Ackerman. There's no Art by Ackerman t-shirt. Anyways, so I donated a shirt, and I wish I could have seen my man wearing it. Jeremy Govier, thank you very much. Jeremy loaned me $100 when I needed it, Zolocon was only taking cash for his headhunters, and I needed to buy more for friends, and so Jeremy was there, so I PayPal Jeremy, but I forgot to PayPal him. So sorry, Jeremy. I did pay you back, but thank you for kicking in that hundo. I appreciate it. Wyatt says I had 0 clothes that weekend other than Greg's shirt. Yeah, he made underwear. I gave him another shirt. He made some loin cloth, and a t-shirt, and he was good to go, and a kilt. So it was awesome. You best get ready. We got Jeff Evans. Thank you. Happy anniversary.
Wyatt sounds like he's not wearing dirty clothes on a second day, because I
Oh,
can tell you, if I lost my luggage, I'm not going to start fashioning clothes out of t-shirts. Like, nah, we're wearing them clothes day 2. The underwear, we're just turning them around backwards. That's all. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, turn
I just
inside
noticed
out.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Today is Brendan Higgins' birthday. Happy birthday,
Yes,
Brendan
happy
Higgins.
birthday, Brendan. I just forgot that. Jeff is on the road to paint meetup with Joe Russo and Chris James. I got a question about this profile picture, though, Jeff. Like, is this your high school photo?
This is Officer Evans. He needs to see your driver's license and your proof of
Yes.
insurance.
Absolutely. Hit that like button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we're up to 16 entries, you guys. If anyone wants to enter, we're going to spin that wheel. You got about 2 seconds to do it. We're drawing.
Move
5,
that bus.
4, 3, and we're spinning.
I hope it's Wyatt.
William, my
Yo!
man, William. All right. We are sending you a t-shirt. Okay. I do have 2 more gifts, but we're gonna do our top 5 because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
We're up against the wall.
Yeah, we can go through them fast, and then you could do your. I know at least one more giveaway that you've got that people are going to want.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm even going to enter it.
You should.
Enter that contest.
What are we doing with my underwear? Why use it as a tent? Jen, I'm going to send you a t-shirt. So send me a message and tell me your size. Jen was super rad. They sent me a armory head that I needed. My stepson was looking for a certain armory head, and Sig had one. So thank you, Sig. I mean, Jen. I just saw Sig right now. Sorry, my brain is old. But thank you, Jen. Let me know.
Gunmetal Knight, Terpiculi, Conibus.
Top 5.
He
Nice.
just says horse. He just says horse for number 2. Just any horse.
Just a horse. Any horse. Okay.
Number 1, Arachagore.
Okay, guys. So if you want, post your top 5. I have it set up here.
Ooh,
my top 5.
You know what? Sig's comment just made me think about something, dude.
Oh no!
Made me think about something.
What he make?
I understood the assignment to be top 5 Mythic Legions released in this year so far. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Because I was thinking, oh no, like of all time, like I didn't do that. I just did release.
No, I didn't either.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have said that, but yeah, it's basically this episode is top 5 mythics heretofore this year, and then our double jointed is also, since we're halfway through the year, we're doing our top 10 for this
top
year.
10 action figures released so far this year, not just mythics. Since this is new to mythics, we kept it strictly mythics. Which allowed me to put some other figures on my list today that are not going to make it onto my top 10.
Yeah, we've got some good stuff.
Do we still want to do, since we're crunched for time, do we still want to do our honorable mention? Do you want to blow through those 2?
We'll see. Get to your, what's your number 5?
My number 5 on the list is going to be
Johnny number 5.
Terpiculi. I picked figures that are super fun that I love to play around with, and this guy just is incredible. I love Terpiculi.
That figure
absolutely
is fantastic.
I want another one.
Yes, everyone should buy Terpiculi, and it rhymes.
I don't typically buy two figures anymore of the same figure, but I'm getting two of that guy.
It's got to be a good one. My number 5 is the Graveyard Skeleton. I really like the color. I didn't think I would, but I love the color a lot more than the yellowish, and I love this pumpkin. I bought this from my buddy Brett. Thank you, Brett. I am probably going to buy the whole set because I really love this figure. That's my number 5. Number 5. Number 4. Go ahead.
And it says, Jeremy said, we're going back to the graveyard again in October. So I don't know what
Going
that
back
means.
to the graveyard.
Yeah, it's actually printed in the Mythic Legions catalog. Do you remember that? Let's see.
Yeah. Brian Carr says
Yeah.
Sir Elijah, Sir Elijah, Sir
This thing?
Elijah, Sir Elijah, and Sir Elijah.
Look right here. See, it says
Yes.
you are invited back to the graveyard. So we're going back again. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm down for it. I love graveyard themed characters. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, man. I think it's gonna be zombies.
Hey Brian, number 4. And I'm surprised he's this far down on my list because this figure is incredible. The first figure I got in the Necronominus wave. I love this guy.
Shame. I know
he's
your
insane.
name.
He's
Govier
insane. So
says
good.
Headhunter, Turnpickle, Gideon, Undead, and Legendary Barbarian. Excellent. Excellent.
I love that you said Turnpickle. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm going to call that guy from now.
Yeah, he's a Turnpickle. Number 4 for me is, let's see if I can bring him here. Epic.
Look at that.
And its gorgeousness. This wants to be number 1. And maybe he will be at some point. But goddamn, this figure is incredible. Like I consider it like one figure because in my mind, like they're together, they're fused, you know, bone to bone. It's just one horror creation. This is like the penultimate skeleton playset figure, whatever. It's an amazing piece. Not something that you're gonna go and take to your friend's house and play with. It's kind of a shelf piece. But I'm okay with that.
I have not opened Conibus yet. I haven't opened him yet, but when I do, that's gonna make Necronominus so much better because on his own, he's kind of hard to stand and he's very finicky. But I can't wait to put him on my horse and just let him sit there and look all majestic.
Curtis says if we were including special releases of going 5 Terpiculi, 4 Gideon, 3. What? You can't do the same one twice. 2 Necronominus and 1 Headhunter. See, I have not opened Headhunter yet, and I'm sure he would be up there. I have not opened mine yet. Bone to bone is docking. The more you know. Do mounts count? Because Bishop is a beauty too. I mean, it can.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's your list, John. And welcome, John. It's your list, man.
Absolutely.
Not a sandbox figure. I totally agree, Chris. I totally agree. You don't want to take it into the sandbox. Number 4, baby. What you got?
Nope. Number 3.
Number 3, baby. What you got?
The Barbarian, Legendary Barbarian. This guy and a box of accessories. Yeah, these are some pants. I change my Barbarian like every couple of days. He doesn't always look like this, but when he does. No, I'm just kidding. I do. I change my guy around quite a bit. I throw other parts and pieces from other characters, and he never looks the same twice. So man, just this guy. If we're going solely on like playability, he's probably my number 1 Mythic Legions release of the year.
Oh yeah. Curtis says you can make Terpiculi into mini. Yeah, Brett has made some like nightmare fuel, Bone Daddy crazy creations. Dylan, you've got to open them, dude. Open. I haven't opened Bishop yet either, so we need to. Have you opened Bishop yet?
No, and I told you guys wrongly. I said the other day, I think on Double Jointed, I said that I'm now caught up with everything, but I'm not. I forgot I haven't bought Bishop yet, so I need to buy
Oh,
him.
when you buy him,
I'm saving up money to get him at Joe Fest. I hope they bring him to Joe Fest.
I'm sure they will. Chris wanted to know what pants those were. Who's our pants? Pants?
So
His pants?
I can't really tell you, Chris. I can't tell you what they're called, but they a friend of mine give me a pair of pants and a jacket for that he got together in an eBay lot. And the jacket, if you search for on eBay, if you search for 1/12 scale yellow black jacket with hood, you will find it. It is a yellow and black coat that a friend of mine gave me for a Spider-Man custom, and those pants came with it. So
They look good on him.
yeah,
for
they
sure.
fit. Yeah, they do. I take them off from time to time because you got to let it breathe.
Got to let it breathe, man. Air it out.
Dude, I
Number
haven't even
3.
bought this figure yet.
Dude, I am in love with this figure. Number 3
It
is
looks
my
incredible.
Stavros. Arachagor is like a perfect figure. They
It
just
is.
upped it by turning him red and black. Red, I always love red figures, as you'll see in my number 10 list. But yeah, this guy, I did a little surgery. I removed his little belt bones, which I thought were kind of lame. That's just my opinion. So I got rid of those. But yeah, this is my number 3. I would love to have more of this figure. He's fantastic. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Number 3,
I
Stavros.
still haven't pulled the trigger on him. He's the same cost as he costs the same as Bishop. So
Right. Yeah, he's pricey dicey, man.
yeah. And I have 3 of him already. I've got the green one. I've got the orange one, like from Cosmics, and I have Arachagor, which is my favorite. So like I'm like, man, I really need to buy Bishop before I buy a 4th Dragon Seer or whatever.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't have the other ones. I have Arachagor. I have 2 Arachagors and I have Stavros. So
all right. Yeah.
I want that one guy.
Heinrich's like 1 minute to double jointed.
I
I'm
know.
like,
Sorry, Heinrich. We're running super
we're going to
late.
be a few minutes late. We're just going to go right into it. It'll just be a few minutes late. All right, my number 2 is Sir Gideon with a custom cape from Action Figure Armory on eBay. And I'm going to be getting another cape because I think it was either Brian or Heinrich said that they reached out to Sean at Action Figure Armory and said that he was going to be making one that is white and gold.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll probably pick that up. But I do like the
Beautiful.
blue because it matches his little blue down here. So
fantastic.
So yep. This is my cape or no cape. Number 2. I love my knights.
Yeah, I do too. I'm with you. Sir Gideon is an amazing figure. I also love the knights. They were all fantastic. Sir Elijah just won out Sir Gideon, just for him being like so versatile. Just a great figure all around. I love the Templars, and this is like the penultimate Templar figure. You can do so much. Plus the extra helmet that they made is fantastic. Love the belt, the new weapons that they gave him.
He's another one that I want to get a second one for just because of the helmet. But, right now it's just like I'm so busy buying new figures. It's hard to spend money on a second figure tough. That I have one of already. But yeah, he's one I need to get a second figure for.
I think Rob's got a bunch. He's got a bunch of that.
Knights are my favorite. Knights are to me are like second only to dwarves. I love dwarves are my favorite. Like you put out a dwarf, I'm buying it, and then knights are right behind there. I just love knights, and then skeletons and armor.
I'm probably reverse. Well, I'm female mythic, and then knights, and then dwarfs, and then orcs.
There you go.
And goblins.
All right, I think this means our number 1 is going to be the same. So if our number 1 is the same,
it's not because you already picked my number 1.
Oh, okay then. All right. My number 1 is going to be this guy. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is my number 1. I mean, I know it's not
Everyone
mythics.
needs
I include special releases, so
everyone needs this
this
figure.
is I can't. This is probably going to be in my. I can't right now tell you if this is going to be my number one figure of the year, but it's
What a
going to be
piece.
hard to beat.
Yeah,
It's going to be hard to beat.
he's actually my honorable mention. I know we didn't have time for it,
Oh,
but yeah, he's my
yeah. My
honorable
honorable mention was this guy.
mention. So
The only
our
reason
minds are
he's
alike.
honorable mention is
Yeah,
because he's so finicky to get all of his stuff on with the wings and his
he is
staff and get him to
finicky
stand, and
for
he's very
sure.
finicky. But when I get him on that horse, yep, I agree. And oh, you've got the Super 7 Conan sword.
I
Incredible.
do.
Love that
Yep,
sword.
yep, yep. This figure is just so much fun. It's a great foundation that you can put other things on him, clothes, helmets, um, everything is just so much fun. So if you can make it to a show, pick this guy up when he goes on sale, buy him because number
See this
one,
little box right here? I have a little box of accessories. Keep this on my desk, and I keep that on my desk, and I change up my barbarian like every couple of days. He is
yeah,
just
it's like
incredible.
our fantasy male Barbie. It's like
Yeah.
so much fun um, to change them around and do different looks and things. I'm trying to get stuff situated. Okay, let's do another giveaway. This
Yeah, you
giveaway,
got a giveaway, and then we gotta
yeah,
bounce.
yeah, we got to end the show, man. So this giveaway is special because I don't have the. So just real quick, the way I met Mark was at Legions Con. Was it 2023? Mark?
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
We told the story already. He had, I think it was the Fearsome Foursome pack that had the two different figures with all the different accessories and looks. Um,
It
and
was the
I think
2022 exclusive, and I bought it at Legions Con 2023. Yeah.
right. And so he was walking around trying to find a place in the lobby to sit down and check out his figure. And I was kind of already parked and sitting, and I was like, "Hey, man," I go, "What you got there?" And hey, Blake, good morning, man. I'm like, "What you got there?" And you know, I already knew what it was. I had it, and I didn't know like how new he was or if this was like his first figure or whatever. But we just kind of hung out. We started talking and talking toys, and we had a lot in common. And you know, and the rest is history. So
That's right.
in honor of that, I wanted
I
to
have a
give.
picture of us there at that table with me, you, and then Eric Miller came by at one point, and then um, Emil came by and sat down at one point, and I have a picture of us that night. You were wearing a bright colored poncho.
Yeah, that's my poncho from Guatemala that a friend gave me. I love that poncho. But yeah, so I wanted to give away this figure in honor. I know it's not the set. I don't have the set anymore, but I wanted to give this away in honor of our friendship and the beginnings of our shows, New to Mythic, and also Double Jointed. I wanted to give this away, so we will do that now. Let me see here. Give me a hashtag, buddy. Let me do the
What's that
share.
guy's name?
It's Bushati.
Yeah, let's not use that name.
Nah.
Um,
Yeah, let's
let's
use that.
let's use Greg and Mark, because that's how we
Okay.
met. That's where we met, and that's what I was. That's what I had.
I love it. Hashtag.
Greg and Mark,
I'm
and
hearing
everybody will learn how to
toes.
spell my
I'm
name.
hearing I'm hearing toes, but yeah.
Oh,
Greg.
toes. I like that even better.
Let's do
Toes.
Greg and Mark toes. We're gonna make it a little more difficult. You guys gotta earn
There you
this.
go, Greg. Yeah, Mark with a C. Everybody, MARC.
Did I spell it
Hashtag
right? Yeah.
friendship.
Yeah. Start collecting comments. Okay. Greg and Mark toes.
I'm not
That's
going to
it.
enter this contest. I already have this figure, so I'm not going to
Okay.
enter.
Thanks,
Let's
buddy.
save it for everybody else. This is not the one I thought you were going to give away. I thought you were giving away the other one. I was going to enter that one. You made Curtis write toes.
I did. I did. As we wrap it up, I just wanted to thank you. I wanted to thank everyone that's been on this show. Everyone that's watched this show. I'm just really honored and grateful. We've got the bros here, the Legion collectors. Thank you guys, my good
That's our
friends,
private chat. That's our group right
my
there.
good buddies.
Plus John. John's not in that picture, but
Oh yeah, sorry,
John's
John.
part of
We're
our
gonna have to
chat.
superimpose him on that. But I just wanted to thank you guys, the people that actually watch and interact with me. I have the live show, which is every other Sunday. That's always fun. But thank you. I appreciate it. I don't do giveaways usually because I feel like I'm buying viewers or subscriptions, and I don't really care about that. I don't really care about how many viewers or views or whatever. I just I'm grateful for friends, for having more friends and meeting new people and all that. So I thank you guys, and I thank the people, and hopefully we'll have many more years of New to Mythics and Double Jointed. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me as your first guest.
Of course. Oh shoot! Sorry, Heinrich. I'm not there in the pic either. We're gonna have to do some
that's right.
photoshopping. Sorry, Heinrich.
We need another.
Yeah,
That's right.
Congrats
And
on the
Andy
first.
Yeah, Andy too.
Love you too.
Yeah,
buddy.
there's a lot of people we need to add into that. We need another Legions Con meetup.
Most of my friends are bought and paid for. I love you, Curtis. Man, there's no one else like Curtis. Curtis is amazing dude. Okay, so we've got 19 entries. One more second or two. We got to wrap this show up. Anyone else? Greg and Mark Toes. Anyone else wants this figure? I'm going to spin in 3, 2, 1, and spinning. Here we go. So exciting. Oh no, Rob's in the thing. Oh no. Heinrich.
Oh, look at that.
All right. Congrats, my man.
Good job.
Congrats. And there will be more giveaways in Double Jointed.
Yep.
So you guys stay tuned for that. And we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys again. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Sorry that we're running late. We're behind on our Double Jointed show, which is the far superior, much more organized.
We're going to start it at 11:15. I need to go refill my coffee and run to the bathroom, and then we'll get going. So 11:15 a.m. So in 5 minutes, we'll see you over at Double Jointed on YouTube.
That's it. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Take care. Remember, friends, to always have fun, be curious, share, and enjoy what this line has to offer. Come for the toys, but stay for the friends. Good night, and thank you very much.